What's up everybody, welcome back to another video from Facts Ntertainment. In this video, we bring you the top stories behind some of your favorite Disney movies. But first, a big shout out to all of our subscribers. We love you so much. And if you're not a subscriber yet, hit that little subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join our community. Let's get to it. We have all grown up watching some incredible cartoon movies. Who doesn't remember the classic mascot, Mickey Mouse, his friends, or the countless princess stories they have been making for us? Most of them were produced by Disney with some very memorable and great storylines. But did you know, not all stories we see today are the same as they originally were? Several of those stories have been changed or adapted to better sell to the target audience. Let's have a look at some of the original storylines and you'll see just how much it has been commercialized. Big spoiler alert for those who haven't watched them yet. Cinderella. We are all quite familiar with this classic story. We know and love the downtrodden Cinderella who has to live with her evil stepmother and nasty stepsisters after her father tragically passes away. We also love the way she wins over the prince when she goes to the ball with the help from her fairy godmother, loses her glass shoe while leaving, and then is found again because the glass shoe fits only her foot. This is one romantic love story. However, you'd be surprised to know that in the original story, the stepmother forces her daughters to cut off their toes in an attempt to make the glass shoe fit. And that's not all. During the wedding of Cinderella and the prince, some pigeons peck out the stepsister's eyes. Ouch. That's quite a twisted story. The Little Mermaid. This is another timeless classic from Disney. Our favorite mermaid, Ariel, makes a pact with the evil witch Ursula to exchange her voice for her legs to win over the handsome Prince Eric. Her plan works, they fall in love, get married and live happily ever after. The original story has some sad details though. In the original version, the legs she gets from the witch hurt all the time. So much that it annoys Prince Eric enough to make him lose his heart in Ariel and ends up marrying someone else. Heartbroken Ariel then jumps into the sea to commit suicide. No wonder they ended up making it so much more cheerful for our innocent little hearts. Snow White. This was one of the first Disney movies ever. Fair Snow White is so beautiful, and it makes her jealous stepmother try to kill her through several means. Snow White runs away from her and finds shelter with our favorite little 7 dwarfs, who take care of her. Though the stepmother still manages to find her and poison her through an apple. The dwarfs then chase the stepmother off a cliff, which ends up killing her. Snow White is then revived by her true love, the prince. However, the original story has a different way of getting rid of the evil stepmother. The dwarfs punish her severely by making her dance on heated iron shoes until she faints and dies. That's gruesome. We prefer the cliff. Easier and cleaner. Pinocchio. Oh, this one is quite a surprising one. You'd think such a cute story would be the real version. An old carpenter yearns for a son and ends up making one out of wood. This little boy is called Pinocchio. Although he is shown to be quite mischievous, the boy is quite a loving kid at heart. In the end, he does become a real boy, just as we would like him to be. The original version is quite mind-boggling though. In it, Pinocchio kills his Jiminy Cricket, which is why Geppetto has to go to jail after being accused of negligence. After he is released, he sells his only coat so that Pinocchio can go to school and also buys him books. But evil little Pinocchio sells these off for theater tickets instead. His antics gets worse and worse until one day he gets on the wrong side of a fox and a cat, who then hang him from a willow tree. This is how the story ends. Who'd have thought that cute little Pinocchio had some other stuff to do than to try and be a real good boy? Beauty and the Beast. This is an all-time favorite love story for many. Belle is trapped in a castle by the Beast, and the Beast is a prince who was cursed by a witch due to his arrogance and selfish nature. The curse can only be lifted by true love. He finds this in the beautiful Belle, who sees past his scary outlook and falls in love with him, and the curse is broken in the end. They get married and live happily ever after. In the original story, though, Belle has sisters too. After being pampered to no end by the prince, she goes to visit them one day, draped in beautiful gowns and lots of jewels. The sisters, seeing this, go green with envy. They persuade the innocent Belle to stay with them for longer, in hopes that if they keep her away from the beast for long enough, he would grow crazy with anger and end up eating her. Ew, quite a gross thought for innocent little girls, right? We all know which version is preferable. That was one great list, wasn't it? We indeed are thankful to those who were thoughtful enough to alter these dark stories for our innocent little growing minds and gave us more straightforward and more beautiful memories to make with their cartoons. Do let us know in the comments if you have anything to add, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep watching fantastic stuff like this. See you next time.